Greetings and welcome to Old School Goldsmith. I'm your host Gaia, and today we're going to alloy and cast an ingot. We're going to start with the fine gold coins that are 999. You can buy these coins in just about any coin shop. So now we'll go get them away to see how much alloy we're going to need. They came to 9.35 grams. Now, if you have any larger projects, one of my favorite coins is the Canadian Maple Leaf. A fabulous coin and rich yellow. Now we need to go to the United app, and you can find that app on United, UNITED PMR. Go to calculators, and there you will find an app that's easy to follow, and you can get any recipe for any carat of gold you want to change from fine gold. Okay, so now we have our gold, and now we need the alloy. We're going to take Rio Grande working pale yellow gold. This is in 14 karat. And as for our app, we need to add 6.69 grams to our 9.35 grams. This will create an exact 14 karat gold. So take out piece by piece until you have the exact 6.69 grams. Yeah, there you have it. Okay, so now we have our alloy, and we're going to put it into a metal tray so we don't melt this when we're putting it into the fire. Take the pure gold coins into the alloy. And I had some 14 karat that was laying around, and so I'm just going to put that right in here too to add to this as well. This is a good time for that. Okay, so we have our flux and our gold ready to go. Okay, so we have a brand new crucible, and we're going to make the gold flow easier by cutting off the lip here with a round ball burr, a diamond ball burr. After that, now we're getting ready to cast, so we're going to take our ingot mold and give it a clean with a toothbrush and a little handy oil. This will create a carbon when we heat this up to make the gold slip easier into the ingot mold. Okay, secure that with its clamp. So this is steel and heavy, and the coldest place is at the bottom. So now we're going to take our crucible and give it a coating of flux. Actually, it's boric acid. Powdered boric acid works the best, and very important to heat underneath the crucible first, because it's when it's cold they have a tendency to crack, especially when they're brand new. Heating it up slowly. Heating it up on the backside will also keep carbon out of the brand new flux or the brand new crucible. There we go. Now we're adding some boric acid, heating it up, repeating the process. I'm using a torch that's for a welding torch, just this very simple torch that you can buy anywhere, old school. So heating it up and adding the boric acid into the pour spout so it will glide, the gold will glide right on top of it, or underneath it I should say. The flux is like a glass. It makes a coating that creates a lack of oxygen, which is oxidation oxygen. So we're heating it up, and Now it's important to heat the ingot mold up too as well. So okay, it's still a little bit cold. We're going to heat this ingot mold up now. The coldest place is at the bottom. As we all know, needs the most heat. And if you heat the bottom, the heat will rise to the top. It's important, if you don't heat it properly, it will reject the gold and burp it back out. Okay, now we can add our gold to the crucible that's been well coated. Add a little flux to the top. And at this point I would like to raise the temperature just a little bit, add a little bit more gas and a little oxygen, a little gas, a little oxygen. Heat it up, but don't let it boil. If it goes to the point where it's shaking after it's liquid, then it's boiled, and that can be brittle and create cracks in your ingot later. So the temperature raise, you want to bring it up really slow and gentle. Okay, it's becoming temperature now. Now it's a heat that ingot mold up back and forth, heating them both up to temperature. It's getting hot now. Now it should be stirred to get all the alloy a good mix at this point. Reaching crucible, ready to go. Heating it up, looking, making sure it's nice and mixed really well. And pour. Voila. Okay, now we have our crucible glazed and ready for the next time. I fashioned this with a little extra handle on it so I can use vice grips to open it, and it's locked so it's one piece, easy to open. Grabbing our tweezers, turning it around, and here we have it. An ingot ready to be milled. Okay, so we need to pickle it, clean it good, and now I trim off this extra slag. Give it a little file, make it nice and smooth. Hit it with a wire brush to wipe off anything extra. Now we can go to the mill. I use this sponge here that's impregnated with oil to constantly clean and oil my mill. We'll start out on the largest one and go down. Rolling mill is a very important tool because you can make every size and shape metal gold that you want. I live in a place that doesn't have a foundry or any way to get gold, so I have to alloy every piece that I make for my jewelry. This is a rolling mill that's done by hand and not with a motor, and it's old school. I like it. It goes slow. Don't want to take too much at a time, little bits at a time. It will keep it from cracking later down the road, especially when it's large. The smaller it goes, the less worry, but when it's large like this, you want to make it go down slow by slow. Okay, and so now we have a wonderful ingot that's around 4.5 millimeter and ready to be milled down. Okay, thanks for another day with you.